Are you finding it harder and harder to lose weight after the age of 40? Are you finding that the weight around the belly and the tummy area just doesn't seem to go away no matter what you do? Are you starting to feel like your body's broken, or worse, that you're broken and starting to get discouraged? If so, I want to let you know that you're not alone, and this video is for you. Hey everybody, I'm Brian, founder of FatLossAfter40.com, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about the number one thing you can do to help ignite your fat loss and unlock unlimited results. And that one thing comes down to your metabolism, because your metabolism dictates everything. So first off, what exactly is your metabolism? Your metabolism is your internal thermostat. Think of it as a thermostat on a wall. The higher the thermostat, the hotter it gets. Same with you. The higher your metabolism, the more calories you burn, even at rest. So our goal is to raise your metabolism, because unfortunately, after the age of 40, your metabolism starts to slow down, and it comes to a sluggish and stalled slowdown after the age of 40. And that makes it so much harder to lose weight. Your body is just holding on to that fat. It doesn't want to liberate those unwanted pounds. So by stimulating and resetting your sluggish metabolism, that is what's going to unlock the results that you want. So we're going to do that for a few ways. First is strength training. Strength training is the number one thing you can do to power through, to ignite your fat burning metabolism. What that does, first off, is it helps us get stronger, obviously, but more importantly, it helps raise your metabolism so you get more lean. You have that chiseled, that sculpted look, which is the look we all want anyways. Beyond that, it helps improve balance, it improves bone health. It does all those things. Now, the problem is the old way of doing fitness, of doing like hard cardio workouts or spin classes or treadmill or any of that stuff. The problem with that is that's actually hard on the body, and that actually leads to weight gain, because that puts your body in a form of high cortisol level. So you want to skip the cardio and focus on progressive strength training. And here's your game plan. We're going to keep it simple. If you're just starting out, just try and do 2 to 3 days a week of progressive strength training. What that means is find a weight that you can do 10 to 20 repetitions. When you get to 20 repetitions, just simply increase the weight, but keep it that you have perfect form throughout that. Don't worry about getting bulky. Don't worry about the stress on the joints. If you stay within that repetition range, you're going to get the results that you want, with the added benefit of the higher metabolism. Number 2 is macro magic. And now when we say macros, that can be kind of a daunting word, a little complicated, but all macros are as your fat, protein, carbohydrates. It's the big 3. We're only going to focus on protein, because we know that if we have sufficient amount of protein, that's going to keep your fat burning metabolism elevated all day. So we're not even going to worry, especially initially, about the carbohydrates and the fat. You can just sort of, those are going to figure themselves out. Those are you're going to eat naturally. But to keep it simple, just make sure you're getting sufficient amount of protein each and every meal. How does that look? Long term, that looks like you want to get 100 grams of protein each and every day. Now, I know that's a lot of protein, especially when most women, especially females, get about 50 to 55 grams of protein. So when I say 100, that is a lot, but obviously we want you to build up to that. If you get a little bit more protein each meal over the full course of the day, you're going to find you hit that 100. And as I said, it's going to help you feel full, it's going to keep you energized, and it's going to keep your fat burning metabolism on fire. And number 3 is the Hormone Harmony. And this is so important, because again, back to the exercise, back to doing cardio and the starvation diets, those things throw your hormonal balance out of whack. And what happens is, if you're doing tons of cardio, your body's under stress and cortisol. If you're not eating a sufficient amount of calories, like say under 1,200 calories, starvation diet, and certainly not getting enough protein, that's going to throw your hormone profile out of whack as well. Again, it's going to raise your cortisol. It's going to throw your insulin levels off, your thyroid levels. All those things have to be in harmony to unlock the body fat. See, as we age, this weight gain is not inevitable. It doesn't have to be like this, but what is inevitable and what is the truth is that you need to do it differently than what you did before. Again, those old ways of hard workouts, starvation diets, that worked in our 20s and our 30s. It doesn't work anymore. Now you need a new way of approaching it, nuance for the body that's after the age of 40. Again, it's not inevitable. You just need to work out a little bit differently, eat a little bit differently, and take a little bit better care, and you'll get the results that you desire